Welcome back. Ashley Metzger is with the Desert Water Agency. Today we are talking about, well, and we'll start with your dog's best friend. It's good to have you with us today.
Thank you.
We're talking about,
Yes.
fire hydrants, I guess you say, are one of the more...
As you mentioned, a lot of people notice them when they're walking their dog or out and about. We have about 3,500, actually over 3,500 in Palm Springs in the area of Cathedral City that we serve.
Wow.
So yeah, they're ubiquitous. You see them there. Sometimes they have different colors or slightly different shapes, but they're really important. Our entire system is really designed around those hydrants because the maximum amount of pressure we're ever going to need is when a fire truck comes and hooks up to one of those hydrants to fight a fire.
So basically the water pressure that we all have is dependent upon, or it's based upon the needs of the fire department to put out a fire if there were one.
Yes, fire flows.
Wow.
And then the other thing that we have that's out and about that you may not recognize quite as easily is called a backflow prevention device, OLO for short. And those are located usually on larger properties, and they are on the customer's side of the meter. The water agency will install them. They're those devices that you see back there that go up, over, and down. And what they do is they prevent any contamination into our system, these larger accounts.
Okay. So you supply water to customers all over, but if one particular customer has a problem, you don't want water that's in their property's pipes to go back into the system. So these backflows prevent that.
That's a great way to describe it. So.
Yeah.
And those in hydrants are both a little bit tricky because they're exposed, so and they're near the road. So we actually get a lot of damage by cars.
Okay.
So cars will crash into them, usually, you know, perhaps a drunk driver or hit and run. So if you ever see a car or even a golf cart we've had happen before run into these things, do take down information and take a photo if you can and share it with the police department or with your water agency, because it's important for us to get their insurance information so that the rest of the community isn't paying for one person's mistake.
Smart thing. Well sites, I know that those are tucked around the community. You normally don't even see them.
Yes, those are hidden, and you probably even have one in your own neighborhood, and you may even drive by it every day on your way to work. But they're, you know, we try to make them discreet. So usually you'll just see a block wall or a block wall with a gate, and then inside of those gates are a pretty low profile well that's used to pump the groundwater that we all consume. So that's kind of a fun, if you wanted to go on a water scavenger hunt, you could get your hydrant really easily, and then your backflow. And well, I wanted to talk about today were our reservoirs. Those are kind of hiding in plain sight too.
Sure.
They're tucked up on the mountain, and we use them tan so that they blend right in. Those are really important. We have about 26 of them, and they've got about 60 million gallons of capacity. And they're really important not just for emergencies when we may need to access that water, but they're part of what provides the pressure in our system because we have them up,
so the water flows
higher
down.
elevation.
Yeah, interesting. And infrastructure, it's all around us, helps get us our water. So thanks for being here with us today. It's interesting information.
Yes, thank you. It's everybody's system. You know, we're just here to take care of it.
Cool. Thanks, Ashley, with the Desert Water Agency.